What's up, y'all? Welcome to WatchaMania's AEW Collision, Watchalong, and live reactions. I'm Abby Devin. How y'all doing on this fine Saturday night? Sunday morning for some of you. Doing the whole spiel. Just realized I never cleared my background. There we go. Now the graphics are more visible. Yes. Also, y'all, do please drop a thumbs up on your way in if you're just getting settled. It's almost collision time. I'm nervous. I'm cautiously optimistic. I am. I want everything to be okay. Hello, hello. Hi, hearts. 58? Yeah, I'm gonna go for 59 after the show. You already know. You already know. JD Cargill ain't got nothing on me. We got just shy of 4 minutes till the show goes off. I'm gonna try and jump over as quickly as possible to try and catch the intro and everything. Jade Cargill. There's a reservation made. DM sunk. Wait, is that a Run DMC reference? Oops, caps. All good, fam. I don't mind caps too much. I really don't. There's very specific instances where I'll mind caps. Otherwise, go off, y'all. I don't blame you, because when I'm hype, I get all, like, caps going, you know? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that was a Run DMC entrance. Does that mean DX to AEW confirms? So that's what you're telling me, Hex. Are you a Dirty Sheets reporter? Oh no, I forgot they were on. You good. Alright, how's my volume doing here? Okay, that's fine. When I start popping off and that, it'll be even more balanced. Just trying to get... I always try to have them, in case anybody hasn't noticed by now, I always try to have the mic just framed right underneath the nameplate, as to not, like, obscure things. It's also better for when I'm getting screenshots for the thumbnail. I know I peel back the curtain a lot, but it's just my nature. It's exactly what a dirt sheet would say. Detective Zoe on the case. I'm going to get exposed in real time, Hex. I have a lot of reservations. I wanted to use from Chicago. Yes, no, that's exactly it. But I've also gotten some interesting perspectives from some very intelligible punk apologists, for lack of a better way of putting it. I feel like that term in itself can imply things. But yeah, I've heard both sides of the coin, and there are some really valid points, and it really does feel like this is a much more gritty situation than some may believe. Chill with a guy from Winnipeg and his friends. You see, that's kind of how I feel too, Cam. But then on the other hand, I think I'm like, you know, you really can't. It's really kind of hard to not think about how mistakes weren't made on both sides or something like that. You know? Ooh, right, we're just about in the 90-second warning section, y'all. My whole thing is I just want to see it stop affecting the landscape of AEW. If that's a thing, if that's like, or rather, if that's not a thing anymore, then, you know what? Fine. I'm cool with it. This is a good rendition of Judas, I will say. Alright, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna give it... Joe. What's up, Lone Star? How goes it, friend? Oh, welcome. You're just in time. We're just about to fire up Ye Old Nord as I pause the music. I just found out that Chicago dude wanted his friend that bites back. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it was... My bad. I should have I try to bring some attention to the, like, Fightful Select reports to Discord, but I do forget from time to time. That's something that apparently, like, yeah, like a couple of weeks ago, he wanted that to come back. He wanted that to be the case. Anyways, let's fire this thing up. I'm gonna head over to Manchester really quick. Start processes. Sure. Jump there really quickly. Ooh, we're getting Punk chants, y'all. And there it is. There he goes. Ayo, what's up, Axe? Here he is. Let's fucking go. I'm here for it. Yep. Dude, it's happening. With some shooter boots. What's this about? This is the homecoming you wanted. As y'all probably knew by now, he was going to be bookended. Person who caused a lot of problems, my guy. Great rendition. A lot of people really try to put it on Hangman, and it's just wild to me that that's the case. Yo, that's amazing. Happy Father's Day to you, Axe. I know it's tomorrow, but still, happy Father's Day to you, friend. Shout out to you and all other fathers who are a part of the community. Maybe watch... Oh, yeah, we're going to start... Oh, yeah, you had to know CM Punk was going to bookend this show because he was going to have a mic and stuff. They were going to have him do a promo before the match because that could end up cutting into the match time. He's got his lawnmowers on. He does have a bag. What's this double bag about? Yeah, I have the audio playing for y'all to sync up with in case you're watching along at home. If you don't have access to the show yourself, you can join the Discord, jump into the curtain, we'll move you to gorilla position, and you'll have commercial-free version of the show to watch along too. They got red ropes for Collision, just like Ring of Honor, because, yeah, that makes sense. Not waiting till holidays to celebrate. I feel that. Me and my family have constantly celebrated. Ooh. Just saw that there's some Nord stuff running.
I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm tired of being nice. Gone 10 months.
Thank you, Zoe.
Tricep tendon tore it straight off the bone. But I'm still here. And as long as I am, this is the professional wrestling business. It's a business of grown-ups. This is not a popularity contest.
Oh.
I probably would have lost that one a long time ago. So tonight we're going to have a little conversation about the future, but first I would like to have a little conversation about my past, which I don't think is checkered. If you would have told 15-year-old me that you're going to sell out the Budokan, that you're going to sell out Madison Square Garden, that you're going to sell out multiple times over every single building in Chicago with a roof. Well, I'm not sure little punker would have believed you. It's because he didn't experience what present me, standing here in front of all you crazy bastards, has experienced. I'm tired of being nice. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I did all these things and I got here to this place riding a wave, riding the backs of smart, passionate, professional wrestling fans like you.
Mm-hmm.
And oh gosh, I never.
This is an interesting turn of events, that's for sure.
Here in professional wrestling, I love
Rather.
you for it. I love you because you love me. And you love me because I have never compromised. I've been unapologetic my entire career. I am me. And I couldn't have done all this without all of you.
No, that's exactly it. He's trying to paint himself like a face.
That hate me for the same reasons you all love me.
And that's what really drives me up and down about this whole situation, is how far he's going out of his way to be liked.
I understand that the sheer magnitude of me makes people uncomfortable. I very much understand that my mere presence makes people uncomfortable. That's because I am the truth, and the truth is painful.
We got a "fuck the elite" chant going. To be fair, the last time the elite were here in Chicago, they healed the hell up.
My hero. You can call me that. This sign here says Pepsi Phil. You can call me that. This sign here says CM Junk. You can call me that. Boo me, cheer me, love me, hate me. You all do it because you know I'm right.
Oh.
Call me whatever you want. You know what David Zaslav calls me? One Bill Phil. That's because I am the one true, genuine article in a business full of counterfeit bucks.
We're going to get there in about 4 or 5 minutes. He's taking his time. The look in the camera said, "No, I'm right." It's like, oh, okay. We're doing this now.
The king is back, baby. And I do have a lot of things to get off my chest.
You haven't already? Wow, the fact that this has been everything it has been. Kind of waiting for him somebody. Yeah, the way it keeps looking at that angle. Why are you giggling like this?
I got a question, Chicago, and then I'll get out of your hair. Why would I change? This is what Joe Strummer trained me for. I will always speak truth to power. I will always be myself. I will never compromise. And there's the people that think that they are owed an apology. I've grown older and wiser in my years. Sometimes it's better to be the bigger man. If you feel you're here today and I owe you an apology, here it is. I am sorry that
Bingo,
the
Lone
only people
Star.
softer than you are the wrestlers you like. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Wow.
The last time you saw me with my tricep meat hanging down, I held what's in this bag above my head. And it's not because I deserve it. It's
I had a
mine
feeling it was
because
a
I
belt.
earned it. And it's not mine because I had the best dog collar match. It's mine because I won the dog collar match.
Oh, okay. Shots at MJF.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. This belongs to me until somebody can pin me or submit me for it.
Wow. Punk out here claiming he's still the champion.
And there are those of you who I'm sure were praying to whatever God you believe in that I'm going to put these down here in this ring and walk into the sunset never to be seen again. But until there is somebody in this company that can fill these boots, they belong on my feet. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Wow, damn son.
Damn, son. I just...
Obviously what's in that bag to me.
What's in the bag, Max?
More valuable than gold for what it represents. And until somebody comes and beats CM Punk for it, he's going to keep it. Powerful words from a man who never
Let me in there with him.
story. He returns tonight to in-ring competition in our six-man
Just this once. I'm with you there.
with FTR against age-old rivals Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. I am a star.
Sorry, Discord.
Come tonight, but let's
Doing
talk
things,
about
closing stuff down.
the TNT Championship match tonight. That'll be coming up next.
Double checking, making sure there's no Norths.
Anderson cost me the TNT Championship. I was standing at the top of that ladder with the title in my hands, and he tipped me off it into the waiting arms of Wardlow.
I think that's it. Oh no! Luchasaurus, he heard the footsteps. He's biting the thumb. The monster of a man.
I think we're going to be opening with the TNT title match. Makes sense. Open with the TNT champion defending his title.
I am the uncrowned TNT champion.
I'm just like, CM Punk just came out here and just leaned all the way into it while still acting like a babyface. Ben is in curtain, get his ass up in this show. He just missed the Punk promo where Punk was just like, I'm going to do all the heel things, but still claim I'm the babyface. I hate to say it because, like, CM Punk is nowhere near the quality of human being as this person, but CM Punk is really feeling like Hulk Hogan right now.
On the body of Arn Anderson. But it is that man, Christian Cage, who has a lot of respect.
Like, CM Punk isn't racist. He isn't problematic in that regard. But it really does feel like he's set the stage and has painted the narrative he wants to paint within the legal boundaries he's been presented. Here comes Kanosaurus. I feel bad because you like look at it. All right, we throughout the retros across both my channel and Wrestle World, we've seen Hulk Hogan arrive in WCW, immediately debut in the world title scene, challenging for the world title, looked ridiculously strong, made a mockery of the entire roster in the process. Like his politics knew no bounds. Yes, having Kevin Kelly on the scene is really nice. This stage is awesome. I do love the Collision setup. If this is going to be the setup every week, I'm here for it. And Kevin Kelly and Nigel Spooth with JR joining during the main event. Oh, you can stop the strobe light now. So this is the nameplate? How dare they do this to me? I'm so angry. I didn't even see it with Kanosaurus. But I have sadness. At least we don't have to see Chicago's Hulk Hogan for a while. We had about an hour and a half. You know it, no. Hour 15. I would not be surprised if by 9:30 we're getting entrances for the main event. Group hug for you. Just big hug. You need a screw. Oh no. Feel free to go ahead and grab one, but but then if there's like a better shot one, because what I'm gonna try to find is the one with the least letters possible, so it's easier to edit. The nameplate, just yeah. It's just like, why do this to me? Why have a completely different? I mean, it's cool that you're making Collision feel like a different thing, but like, why you gotta be that different? I don't know if it'll be good. No worries then, Hex. Just enjoy the show, my friend. I'll be able to grab something most optimal a little later time. It's definitely not going to be able to happen on stream, because I'll have to like sit there and edit it very delicately. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, he's trying to get out of there. Oh no, he's got something under there at this point. He's holding on to something. I really do love Collision's aesthetic. It's such a perfect blend of WCW Saturday Night and WCW Nitro. That's what I'm saying. Every other AEW show has... It's not like AEW pay-per-views got their own special thing. It's not like Rampage has its own special thing. Rampage's thing is it's literally the red bars here turn blue, and this rim that's normally blue turns red, like on Dynamite. And on the pay-per-views, they previously done a gray and white aesthetic, but then they just did the Dynamite one on the most recent pay-per-view. So I was like, okay, then I'll just go with the red with the gold trim. That seems to be Collision's logo aesthetic. Into the steps. I hate to make this more about me complaining about my layout work, but I work on these, darn it. Well, thumbs up for defunct layout, I guess. Not even a 1. The ref smacked him map, and his shoulder was already off of it. Honestly, the red and yellow really makes this feel big in a way. I don't know how else to put it. Nice. You know, we get to see Luchasaurus show off his stuff. We don't get to see that much. Luchasaurus is he's an awesome wrestler. 2019 Dynamite and 2020 Dynamite, like pretty much pre-pandemic Dynamite, I should specify. Luchasaurus was one of the best things to see.
It's a straightforward approach. No frills from Luchasaurus. You don't need frills when you've got the
AEW Collision. Red and yellow GM Hogan confirmed. Hogan has gone on record. Oh no, it's not. Gotta get my cat off my lap. He has gone on record to compliment AEW record. It fell into my AC. Shit. Oh no. Just saw a lag on really quick. That's odd. Kitty, yeah, Kitty was on the lap. We good? Looks like we're experiencing some turbulence here. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Arn Anderson hasn't been the biggest benefit to him. I mean, he did come in clutch in that Iron Man match. That's for true. Not Iron Man match. In that ladder match. Why did I say Iron Man match? Hopefully it's not the Storms. Breaking that neck. Oh, I think I bumped the camera. And we were coming back from commercial. Okay, that's why this neck crank was going on so long. We're on the commercial. That is a crowd, though. The United Center always does pack out, even before Punk. It was Spaz, yes. Spaz was vibing out on my lap, but my headphone dropped, so I had to take her off. I'm behind again. Yes, no, because we went through some turbulence. You may have experienced some lagging. Y'all might want to try and catch up on live. Hit the little live button in case you need to do so. Next Saturday they'll be in Toronto. Based on where they've planned for the shows to go, and I get why they're doing this, it makes total sense. But I don't like how they're keeping each week of shows in the same venue each time. Like, Toronto's going to host all 3 AEW shows, and then next week it's going to be Hamilton hosting all 3 AEW shows. Now I'm real sign. Dope. And I don't think that's a wise move, because you have to sell out 2 venues in the same market on the same week. That's you're going to set up one show to fail on more than one occasion. I think that they need to try and run the shows in completely opposite markets, especially if you're going to have separate rosters for them, even if they're internal rosters. But still, like, it only makes sense.
Not sure I agree with that. Cage is a very understanding individual. Oh, sure. Compassion. Wait a minute now. Look at this. What you see was very concerned about Wardlow pulling.
Ooh. That's rough quality. Sorry about that, y'all. Seemed like connection, like damn near corpse there. I don't think so. Based on the looks of it. We've been having pretty gnarly storms all day, of course, but those are just summer rains at this point. It's kind of normal. Canceled out on certain things.
Mighty back elbow. Headbutt to the heart of Luchasaurus. Challenger answers with one of his own mighty
Nice.
right arm and down goes Luchasaurus. My goodness, the power.
The wind-up lariat's so good. I'm just always so scared that they're a slight step too far away until they step forward for it. But then you also notice that they're just stepping forward.
A number of power bombs. Hold on a second. Cage doesn't want to see it. Cage knowing exactly what he's doing here. Oh, there's one. Get in help.
Christian Cage is manic on the side there.
And if he gets too close, Wardlow will introduce
This crowd is about Wardlow, though.
Cage with a chair. Does not want to get his man disqualified, to your point. Have to rethink his strategy. He's trapped. He's hopeless. He's hapless. Time to accept your fate. I don't know about a symphony. This is going to be a cacophony.
Choke slam! Oh, it took too long. Christian Cage let him recover after the 1 power bomb. Nice. Yeah, I think this is a nice pace being set. Good old heavyweight bout. Because I get the feeling that they want Collision to be like a throwback mixed with new school kind of vibe. And these two both have that to their characters to some extent. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Especially because he's trying to get that thigh up. Oh, okay, I see. There it goes. All right.
Luchasaurus did his best to block. Luchasaurus knew what was coming. That power slam, he did his best.
Appreciate you so much, Nigel. Nigel putting over why it was so difficult to get that off. Yeah, because his leg was supposed to pass over for the slam to not be like a more tombstone style. Hey, what a swanton.
Those of you who might be new to AEW, watching for the first time here tonight on Collision, just said, Kevin, men that size don't fly.
Straps down. Here we go. Oh, he's not about it. Oh, that's... Oh, it's a double shot. What was that even blunked with? Oh, oh, that was a camera. What? What? Luchasaurus wins singles goals before Jungle Boy? Wow. Look at Christian raising the championship. Oh. Well, when you put it like that. That might be a graphic to grab because I can bleed that out. Let's go. Right? It's like new champ, new champ. Oh man. Well, I said it earlier in the on the call with oh no. Oh man. My connection just glitched there. That was concerning. This better not. I hope this isn't a thing throughout the day, through the night.
Powerhouse doesn't share the spotlight, but I do have a QTV exclusive for you. Powerhouse Hobbs will be and will win the Owen Hart tournament.
You see, Lexi, when the press release dropped about Collision, whose name was front and center? Powerhouse.
Exactly. I am the face of TNT. And there's a new chapter in the Book of Hobbs, and the story is about redemption. It's about me being on top of the hill, getting gold, winning that Owen Hart tournament. The taking was mine.
She's like, why'd he say that to me?
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lexi, can't deny. But how about this? Miro in action tonight. But up next, it's the House of Blacks. Buddy Matthews against the returning Andrade.
Yes, I'm so ready for this match. Not gonna lie, I low-key thought this was gonna open, but I'm ready for it. We're gonna hear the... Is it gonna do the little like song loops thing that I was complaining about last night? I dig this logo, the splash screen. I should actually take this and try and repurpose it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Guess not. I thought I was gonna hear, yeah, right? I was so ready to hear the intro playing, and then don't do that sometimes. And I guess this is one of those times. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not coming through. It's too quiet to come through on the stream, I guess. Here, yeah. Oh, okay. It's just like it's our intro. I'm turning that back down so that way when the show comes back, it doesn't dominate. I don't think it'll happen, but I am low-key concerned that this show is going... Well, this stream, rather, is going to get copyright struck by AEW when the time comes. Because, I don't know, it's just a new thing. It's got, like, new copyright stuff on it. It's where I'm concerned. Like, but even the pay-per-views are safe, so I can't be too sure. Really? Buddy versus Andrade? You're not hyped for that? And this is going to be a banger match. Yeah, just because with YouTube it can be finicky. I usually always get copyright claims where YouTube will just be like, hey, there's this copyrighted material that's in your thing. That's not a problem, but we just need to make note that that is what's the case. You know, so... And that happens with almost every single AEW show because it's the audio of the show that I let y'all... that I have on the streams for the sake of people syncing easier. I'm just surprised to see Buddy versus Andrade. I'm hyped for it, person. Same. Big same. Do seem to be dropping frames here and there. Do apologize about that, y'all. I do seem to be skipping frames. I'm not sure if that's going to affect the VOD or not. I apologize for you. Because it feels like like most of the time this happens, it's because there's a storm going on, but the storms have been happening so frequently as we move into summer that it just feels like it's me Johning by this point. So I'm just like, I just gotta let it happen. And if things happen, let things happen. First days of Andrade was him versus... That is, yeah, that's such a banger match, yeah. If they ever give me Miro versus Andrade, it's a pee break. You're not a Miro fan? That's interesting, Hex. Okay. Huh. To each their own, I suppose. I've always loved Andrade's hybrid lucha libre style that he's got going on. Miro, specifically the Miro's rendition.
We're back live on AEW Collision. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. Nigel McGuinness, Kevin Kelly here at ringside. Let's go back and let's show the contrast.
But I get that. There's some people that just don't do anything for folks.
To see this, didn't you? Well, look at this. Yeah, straight to the head. But the official couldn't see. And if the official
Moments
couldn't
ago.
see, he couldn't call it. That gave the perfect opportunity for
Yeah, exactly.
capitalize, score the three, and become the
I feel that, I will say for Andrade, it took me a bit to get him, you know?
like he is the champion. Well, he was certainly a big part of it. So
I get where you're coming from on that, Axe, but I think this is his return match. It's going to be his first match in, like, 9 months. Pretty much the last time we saw Miro was the last time we saw Punk. Yes, let's hear Buddy's own theme. I love that each member of House of Black has their own theme, and then there's the House of Black theme. And the King of the Black Thrones theme. I feel that, X. I will say if it's this time next month, if there doesn't look like there's a program being set up for him, I'm totally with you. Yeah, look at that. That's an interesting layout. I'm not going to lie. It's just like, why'd you do this to me? Just going to put this out there, Ben, because I know we got plans to game after the stream. I'll probably be game to game, but I'm going to definitely be editing shit first. I'm going to have to take care of the thumbnail, and I guess now this nameplate debacle.
taking and explosive. The perfect blend, if you will, of power, agility, and speed. And now that he is under the two,
She said Murphy. That's great.
focused and even more dangerous.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico.
And here he comes.
150 pounds.
Sorry, kind of emergency text. It is technically his debut for the year, now that I think about it.
Andrade the Idol. Sometimes very intense, Nigel, but other times tranquilo.
Hey, Ron Duffy, how goes it? Hope you've been enjoying Collision this evening, and if you're just tuning in, welcome. Been a fun experience thus far. Definitely newsworthy. Right, Axe? Watch, I'll get this changed up, and then I'll go into Dynamite, and I'll be like, well, at least I know this nameplate's trusty, and then it'll be like, new nameplate and aesthetic. I'm guessing white is Andrade's favorite color. It might be. He comes out in those white suit pants all the time. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any paint tonight. I mean, to be fair, he's the one out of the three who wears it the least. But yeah, we've gotten so used to seeing him in it that it's interesting that he's not wearing it tonight.
23 and 8-2 record. And 9 wins in his last 11 overall. But Andrade, first time since 286 days. But I think everybody's happy.
Sorry. Don't mean to look distracted. Alright, I should be good. You just saw my phone get away from me. That was great how the phone just like came at the camera there. Oh no. That's rough. Sorry to skip ahead. Yeah, these are some hybrid cruiserweights right here. These are just some deceptively powerful cruiserweights. Although, actually, no, never mind. I think Buddy clocks in over 205. Wait. I might be wrong about Andrade if that's the case, too, because he looks like stock here. That's in a second. He usually got a little on. Yeah, he usually, that's what I'm saying. He usually has a little on. Well, there's been a few I say that because there's a few spare instances since joining the House of Black that he hasn't worn it, but like pretty much all year we've seen him in some sort of face paint. So like I get, like, we've gotten used to it. Like it starts to the point where it feels like something's missing now that he's not wearing it.
Little bit of height advantage over Buddy Matthews gives him the leverage. Both evenly muscular. Leapfrog, though. This is the former track star in high school.
There it is. Now, did Andrade still come out of the heel tunnel?
Right to the outside. Hold on. Action picking up. Using the ring as a weapon, sending Matthews over.
210. Okay. Andrade is closer to the weight limit. Yeah, Matthews, I know, really packed it on. After he left WWE, he really started just, like, loading up on the weight. I mean, he always was above 205. It kayfabed it. After the whole, like, after the whole weigh himself every week gimmick on 205. No, there's not a tunnel. There are sides. There's a heel and a face side. The left side is the heel side. The right side is the face side. I think he came out of the left side, but I just wanted to be double. I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, no, all AEW shows have that thing still to them. They're not tunnels like they used to be, but they still have the sides that dictate, like, the internal registration. Oh, wait. No worries. But yeah, they have that's how they register on their internal rosters.
Almost as much as we enjoy watching them. We would love to. So watch out. High risk again.
Nice camera angle. Oh!
Well, I don't know who got worse of that.
Yeah, that looked like a rough landing for Andrade.
Perhaps that was where the injury
Don't pull a punk. Get injured in your first match back.
of Andrade.
It's not Fan Murphy's.
Yeah, it looked like Andrade spiked himself on the floor. And yet,
Oh, his visionary storyline with Seth Rollins? Or are you talking about the 205 stuff? Because
another look at that. The action was
I liked both for different reasons, but I can also see why either one or both wouldn't be for certain folk. You know, it's like the weight limit thing was like very sports-esque for wrestling and WWE at the time. Nice. Working on that arm now. That's the way. Rollins stuff. Okay, yeah. That I get, because that's a little bit more like a little bit more controversial. I don't want to say controversial, but it's a little bit more divisive.
watch out. Got him. Meteora from Buddy Matthews.
He immediately went to his knee. That's concerning.
There's a cover.
Because that wasn't a part of the... he wasn't selling his knee.
Buddy Matthews may have re-injured his knee. The battle between he and Andrade continue picture in picture.
It's not good. He's trying to take his knee pad off and everything.
All right, so now, Nigel, Buddy Matthews has obviously re-injured his right knee.
Kevin Kelly calling it like it is.
Question. Well, now,
Doc Sampson's in there. This is not good. Oh, no, this is not good. This is picture in picture right now.
medical staff is going to check on both men.
I'm not sure what SO means, but I do know that she's the head referee in AEW.
Was torn. That's kept him out of action all year. Buddy Matthews has fought back into competition this year, but may have re-injured his left knee.
Yes, it is picture in picture right now for the normal feed, but I have AEW Plus to watch it commercial feed. Senior official. Oh yeah, she is she's AEW senior official in general, like not just one show or the other. After Earl Hebner was briefly at the beginning, I believe, but then it became Aubrey once Earl stepped away. I get that, but I don't think they need I think they just split their referees across all brands. I don't think they have like they even use their Ring of Honor referees on AEW now. But this isn't good though, because we got the Doctor leaving Andrade alone, and I think that Doctor was on Andrade just because of Oh, here we go. If there's beef in the referees' locker room and that they have to be separated by a roster split, then what hope is there left for the company? Went right after that arm immediately. I think this is a part of the match. At the very least, Andrade's arm is. Buddy's knee all of a sudden, when his arm was the one getting worked a moment ago, that's what tells me like that's actual. I thought it was refs for everyone. Yeah, refs for everyone, pretty much. Oh, reps for everyone. I get what you're saying. Maybe it's a work. That's what I'm hoping for, Ben. But it would also be interesting to put a House of Black member in the middle of like to produce a match like that. Commentary is completely quiet right now. Understandable, they're on commercial break still, but it's weird. It's weird to watch wrestling without commentary sometimes, even if you end up tuning it out. Okay. They did the commercial return pan shot.
And Nigel, it seems to be a battle of attrition with both Matthews and Andrade kind of revisiting old injuries that have come to the forefront tonight. You took the words out of my mouth, certainly. But on paper, looked like a fast-moving, hard-hitting match now has indeed become
That's not true. I hear it in the video games all the time. What are you talking about, Ben? I mean, why not, right? He doesn't need... He's a trios champion. He don't need the singles win to be all super flourishing. Well, maybe in Here Comes the Pain, yeah, but like I've never played that game, so I don't know that feel. That seems weird to me. Yeah, because I remember I had one friend who would, in his copies of the SVR games, would turn off commentary, and like it was so weird to play it. Oh, he's going after that knee. This, that tells me it's a work. Okay, I'm good now. Bet. Breaks immersion no matter how bad. I get you. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what a maneuver. Well, no, I don't care if it's like that bad. I still need something like that. I still need some background voices talking about the wrestling. And now Andrade talking. I know, right? They're both going... It's a very interesting tale being told in the match. I'm just wondering if it's going to lead to something more than that, or if it's just for the sake of this match having a great psychology to it. Hey, look at him doing the Andrade moonsault spot. I fucks with it.
So much pride, ego involved at this point. A lesser man might have quit, might have thought better of it. Not these two men. And this is the point where Buddy Matthews' allegiance with the House of Black will come into play. Is that mental?
Yes, Acclaimed. Yes, Daddy Ass is a member. I like when they don't put Daddy Ass on the graphic, because that implies when you say the Acclaimed, you are also referring to him alongside Anthony and Max. Oh, to the apron. Oh, caught him! Butterfly DDT, and oh, did he spike him. Little delay in floating over, though. Landed on that knee. Could not hold the pressure for the cover. I love that. That was so smooth.
Right now, Matthews clearly in the driver's seat. But Andrade was able to kick out, but you've got to believe one more big move from the House of Blacks, Buddy Matthews, and it is good night. precarious up there. But again, only one arm. And it's the good arm.
Huh.
Andrade's going to have
What are we doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, like, not a good idea. You're going to try and lead the superplex with your bad arm.
the knee gave way. The knee gave way again.
Absolutely. Great camera work.
I can tell you
Was that interested?
myself, this is hard to watch. Watch out. Oh! Perfect.
Oh, my goodness.
And again. Andrade is out.
And the knee
Oh, he can't do it. Oh! He just did the not Judas effect. That was rough.
Like the crack of a whip. And I heard it as it were the sound of thunder. Oh!
Nice.
Cover!
Isn't enough.
These boys are going at it.
Really a heart telling another story. What a fight. This is not a blood feud. This is not about a championship. This is about pride. And this is awesome.
It really is.
Matthews trying to get a submission in the center here, but
This match is awesome.
the left knee was bothering him.
I'm glad that Buddy gets to. Oh, figure four. Of course he would. Of course he would.
With the damage to the knee already. The knee pad down.
Oh, yeah, the left knee is facing us, folks, and you can see.
Ooh, that's a crooked one too. Those hurt.
Absolute agony.
There's also a great deal of pressure on the shin bone.
Look what Matthews is doing. He's positioning himself closer to the rope. Oh my God! Oh, it is for the top.
He has to tap. Oh my God, he just won with the figure eight.
Winner of this match by submission, Andrade El Idolo.
Yo, shout out. He could barely get the bridge, but it was enough to make the hurt knee just surge with enough pain to have the tap out. I didn't think he would either. But yeah, right? Charlotte's man.
2-8. And tonight,
That's him saying, hi, honey. Right? That's great. That's great shit.
Andrade El Idolo has returned. And Buddy Matthews wants nothing of the respectful way that Andrade was helping him up.
Andrade must be looking at the red ropes and thinks that this is Ring of Honor. No handshake needed, my friends. Right? The what's it called? The prism lock.
Oh, wait a minute. What the hell?
I had a feeling. Because when I saw this match, I'm like, the only story route this could possibly lead to is House of Black versus LFI. Who better to take advantage of the house rules?
Oh my God, look behind him. Behind him.
Oh.
can't see.
Ha 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 ha.
Now he does.
Andrade and this man go way back.
With Big Bad Brody King and Malachi Black. Andrade is surrounded by the House of Black.
Damn it, we didn't catch that.
What do you say, Nigel?
Saw that sign? That was great. Hey, buddy, ain't it funny that Dami stole your mom? That was savage. Scorpio Sky.
They'll be always known as the first ever
I remember that. That was the Rick and Morty episode. Yes, Malachi's. I love how he constantly has it growing and growing and growing. It's like one day it's just gonna be like half his face. I'm so ready for it. There's an element of there's a narrative there. Because even continues to take over. Oh. Okay, I think they were trying to advertise that he was going to be there somewhere. All right, but I'm going to take this moment to do a quick bio break, y'all. Do vibe amongst yourselves. I should be back about 2-3 minutes. I'm going to play some music in the background for y'all. In fact, I'm going to even mute that while I go. I'll try and be back beforehand. I do apologize to the Discord users if I don't make it back in time, but that should be quick.
And inside, it's been a hot night thus far. Toni is in the ring with Smart Mark Sterling. Oh.
1 second, 1 second. And I'm back.
Being that I am a personal trainer, I cannot sit in the back another minute when all I see on my screen is a crowd full of the fattest,
Okay, gotcha.
trash that Chicago has to offer. I know, boo, you're fat, that's right. But I have good news. I have decided to shut Collision down.
What?
And instead, tonight, we're
No. There has not even been a Triple Crown winner yet.
That's right, so everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Let's
Actually, never mind. Yes, Kenny Omega is the first and only Triple Crown winner, having won the singles, tag team, and trios championships.
reach up as high as you can. We're going to start with stretches. Reach up and now flip over and touch your toes.
Kevin. Out of your seat. Watch.
Oh ho 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 ho. No worries. Yeah, I believe to win a Grand Slam, I believe Kenny Omega would have to win the TNT title or the international title. Here he comes. Those horns. I missed those horns.
Miro had an open contract, and the name of Toni signed across.
Yeah, one or the other would make him a Grand Slam winner, but to like, just to, for the sake of completing the set, you know, you'd think that he'd want to go for all of them.
But to face Miro on this night, Nigel, coming back off injury, coming back off everything, man, oh man.
It's going to be a tough test, no question about that. Miro,
Rusev Day. Rusev Day.
monstrous and redoubtable fighter. Take a look at the incredible shape that this man is in. He said that he watched the landscape of professional wrestling change, and he has come back.
He's got a back tat. I don't believe he's always had that. This crowd is raucous.
Antonio Inoki,
It's wild how nuts this crowd is.
wrestling is the king of sports. And that it was everything all in one. That's
He has, yeah, it's been like almost a year now that he's been gone.
rowing, weightlifting, he's done it all. And it just formulates the perfect wrestling physique, the perfect wrestling mindset.
Well, if you want to see the perfect physique, it's all
Right? Just like, nah, you're just gonna vibe in the pack, though. Well, the thing is, his absence was more due to him than AEW.
Long arms, long legs.
once Miro has his hands on you, it's very
Oh, really? Okay. I must have just never noticed.
proverbial mud hole.
Oh my god!
I think it's one big mud hole, isn't it?
No, it's not that they had nothing on him. That he didn't work. That they didn't want. He didn't want to do their creative.
Absolutely dominant. And that is what Miro needs.
Yeah, right. I hadn't noticed it. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, y'all. I didn't call for it earlier, but do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't already. Especially if you're not too often on YouTube streams. It's specifically helpful in getting seen by folk. Those looking for a collision watch along are more likely to see us. The more thumbs up we got.
Trying to turn things back in his favor quickly.
Having a hard time keeping his balance on the top rope and
Banger after banger after banger. Fall away slam. You love to see it. Classic.
that's a man to be feared.
Appreciate you, Axe.
That is a monster.
Also glad that I updated that recently.
And a man poised on distraction.
We saw the
Big shout out, Axe.
Oh, that could cost him.
wait a second. Miro rolls through, but
Oh, okay. All right, Toni Nese. You better stay on top of him. but the Wataf I can't. The Wafachita.
no, he's got him this time. No, he doesn't.
Nice.
Keep going through the
That spin out Uranagi. Something of the sort.
and the Redeemer.
I love this chair. Put up the armrests when I don't want them there anymore. I just got a new chair today, y'all. Put it together myself. A little proud of that. But also, I got the Miro kick. That bicycle super kick. The pump super kick, I guess you could call it.
It's almost like Miro has been waiting
But yes,
for AEW Collision.
one of those gaming chairs with arms up. There we go. The crowd popped for that. And right there it showed me this is all this needed to be. A good old return match. Return to form. This is Miro, the Redeemer. Game over. I love that. The crowd did too. They popped for it something fierce. Yep. It's going to be a tag match featuring 2 different women's champions, though. We're going to have Skye Blue and New Japan Strong Women's Champion Willow Nightingale versus AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. More Punk. My volume turned up? It looks like it. It's like super audible.
You get goosebumps just thinking about it. We'll see CM Punk team with the World Tag Team Champions FTR in the main event. World TV Champion Samoa Joe. How about Bullet Club Gold's Jay White, Juice Robinson tag partners? Trios match, main event.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that main event's going to play out and what's going to come of it. Hey! I was just going to say, I hope this match is next. No Saraya once again.
Introducing first, the team of Ruby Soho and the AEW Women's World Champion, Toni Storm, the Outcasts.
And I'm going to go Shrimp BRB.
Well familiar with the Knight family, Saraya and company.
2-time world champion Toni Storm.
Certainly think I could do, but right now, they're not concerned about Nigel McGuinness here. They're more concerned with their opponents, who they called entitled brats, attention-seeking kids, and they said they were going to bend them over their knees and give
Double
them
buys.
the spanking they deserve. Sounds like something you'd like, Kevin. Hey now.
And their opponents, introducing first from Long Island, New York.
Oh, I love her gear.
Sure, it's easy to say entitled brats, etc., but that young lady
This may be a bit of a stretch.
champion.
Tony. But this may be a stretch, but her gear kind of reminds me of the I don't watch the show, but the My Hero Academy get up, the jumpsuit that the main character wears.
And her tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois,
Deku, I believe his name is.
As Chicago is an Italian beast,
Who she is.
there she is.
This is her hometown. Oh my gosh, she gets to perform in front of her hometown.
She's a native of Chicago.
Did you just liken her
She
to
is
a
done up.
sandwich?
God, I'm starving. Can we have one?
Disrespectful.
How dare you?
I hope she doesn't want
Looks so good. Hey. Hey, her mom's here again. That's awesome. Good for her.
staying at ringside, not getting closer.
Okay, that's a part of her. Okay, I was like, damn. Disrespect. She's holding the rope open for you. There's the jump.
We've got women's champions on both teams as Toni Storm.
Combined with Skye Blue.
After Skye Blue,
Year from last week. Fair, yeah.
strong women's champion Willow Nightingale. No bell as of yet.
No. It's just she was there last show because she was getting a world title match, and she's Chicago. She's from Chicago. Skye Blue is Chicago native, so she didn't have to travel to this one.
Watch out, my God.
Now she's at the next show in like Hamilton, Ontario. It's gonna be like, okay, what are you doing? Sorry, Toronto was the next show. The Hamilton one's the one after that. Revenge for Mama. Yes. And not for nothing, that's actually great. That does get to tell us a through line from Dynamite to now.
Competitors back in the ring. Ruby Soho took a hard shot into the timekeeper's table, and Willow Nightingale. What a refreshing story she has been.
Hey.
Two.
Appreciate that. She knew where the hard cam was, even though she wasn't facing it.
Crowned the first
Good on her.
New Japan Strong Women's Champion when low and
Because that spot she does requires her to kind of just look down like lens.
Nightingale with the surprise.
Certainly considered an upset, no question. And that has to buoy the mood and the attitude of Nightingale.
Of course, we'll be talking all this coming week about Forbidden Door, which is next Sunday on pay-per-view. And our huge six-man main event
Duck.
tonight features
These two were tag partners at the start of the year. My, how things have changed.
the teammates. And Ruby Soho driving down, a little help from Toni
Make sure to hydrate you all.
the ground and pound from Soho. So the action continues of this tag team match, picture in picture.
Oh, I thought she was going to do the whole 10 bop spot. Soho and Willow. Yes. Soho and Willow had a bit of an alliance going on because they had common enemy in the form of Ty, Mello, and Anna JAS. And then Willow started getting all caught. Then Ruby started getting all pulled into the outcast situation, and Willow, at the same time, Willow was having beef with them. So it was kind of a turn on Willow in a way when Ruby aligned with them. I say kind of, because it wasn't like this big masterful betrayal angle. That was just a byproduct of it. I mean, it kind of was a turn. I'd have to go back and watch it again to really be certain, one way or the other. But oh, that was an interesting spot. Bungee with her knees. That eye makeup is like crazy, bro. That's wild. Whoever did that, it's like, good on them.
Look how desperate Skye Blue is all the way. The other side of the ring.
Right? And I'm not even... You know what? Never mind. Skye does have, like, the red pinstripes and stuff. Oh, Dara, I'm digging it. Collision's been fun. Because... And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the first half of 2022. It reminds me of 2022 Dynamite. Specifically the first half. I guess you could call it CM Punk Dynamite, really. Because the way Dynamite was booked and laid out changed a bit when CM Punk was around. Like, there was... Things were allowed to breathe more. There was more segments. There was repeat appearances on the show. I dig it. Whereas Dynamite is going to be that, boom, here's another thing. Boom, here's another thing. Boom, here's another thing. Focusing on more like the AEW originals and like that new school style, the indie style, rather, that AEW really promotes. Collision's going to be kind of bringing that back a bit. It's going to be a mix of old school and new school. We must be on commentary. We must be on commercial again because commentary just died. Same. I think if this is the quality to expect each Saturday night, the show's going to do just fine. What's this camera? Is this the shot they're returning with?
We're back and we're live.
Yeah, it is.
Collision is women's tag team action.
They usually do these panning drone shots.
Nightingale, the strong women's champion. It has been a back and forth battle, Nigel, one that finds the strong women's champ in deep trouble.
That's one way of describing it. I
Haha.
would say Soho has given Nightingale all the
Nope.
strength
Nice.
she would, but right now, there's a pivotal moment.
Right? Because for so long, people were just of the mindset is like, people aren't going to watch on Saturday. People aren't going to watch on Saturday. And the thing is, if it's worth watching, people will watch. Doesn't matter where it is, when it is.
And the tag to Toni Storm. Here we go.
Yeah, agreed. If that's going to be another difference between the two shows where, like, they're shot differently and everything, that's going to be great.
You could tell where Skye Blue got her fighting attitude from. Mama Blue outside the ring.
I think that's going to be the case, Axe. Oh, well, you haven't been... Yeah, yeah, they're going to be doing some sort of internal roster split to some degree. Champions will be on both brands, but there's going to be some people, if not most people, will just be on one show or the other.
The victory over Toni Storm in this tag.
Which naturally means feuds will do that. And even Rampage is like kind of taking its own identity and just kind of being AEW Saturday Night Heat. I'm sorry, Sunday Night Heat. Saturday works better for me for my schedule. Yo, that's awesome, Axe. If we're gonna be seeing you around more often for Collision, that's epic. I'm glad to be able to have you around more. Watching wrestling with you is so fun. Oh, that's what she just tapped out to on Wednesday. This ain't looking good for her. Willow, you're looking at her. You're peeking. That's the plan. Yes. And then exclusive feuds and stuff will benefit all the way across the ring. The fighting spirit of Skye Blue. Hell yes. But yeah, X. That's my girl. Get her. X is like, no, better tap her out.
And the tag. Right place, right time for Willow Nightingale.
Broke that grip. Champ on champ action. Wasn't exactly a pump handle. That was an Olympic slam of sorts. Speaking of Olympic slam, she's taken down the straps. Is it time? Is it Dr. Bomb time? Amsterdam. Oi. Runaway kick. Tag. Skye Blue's back there with the champ. Oh, that was not good. You tagged into getting got. Sweet Cheeks music en route. Oi. It's time for the runaway. Oh, she sprayed Ruby because of that was awesome. Champ on champ action again. DVD. Hit it. Hit it. 1, 2. Got him. That's awesome. That's the match indeed. What a match.
Mama Blue likes what she sees.
Well, she should do. She played a pivotal part from it. Getting this match started, but take a look here. Illicit means on the part
Ooh.
of Nightingale.
Looks like Skye got a tad bit of it.
Of Soho and Empire. Code Blue of sorts, scoring the victory in her hometown. A very happy Skye Blue and Willow Nightingale, and dare I say, Mama Blue as well.
Nightingale Skye, if you will.
Tonight, Tony.
Let's do it. And folks, this summer kicks off the
Oh, look at them checking up on each other. Appreciate that.
and one of the biggest stars in AEW is declaring tonight.
That's a great point, Hex. I get the whole code blue because Skye Blue, but red and blue purple.
And I'm here to let you know that I am going to become the next winner. Last year we had Adam Cole. This year we're going to have Ricky Starks go and take it all the way. And what better place to do that in Canada? It's an honor and it's a privilege for me to represent Owen Hart the way I see
Might
it.
just be that nerd though.
It's absolutely meant for me.
How about that? Ricky Stark's going to be in it, and it's going to be tough to beat. How about this? Our main event still to come. Jay White, Juice Robinson, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk and FTR. But up next, we will hear from the
I really
Acclaimed.
want the AEW Owen Hart.
Scissor me.
Oh yeah, get that. Pre-order it if you can, because that thing's gonna fly. It's gonna be hard to get your hands on it after a while. Alright, do you believe they're gonna throw us that Collision theme? I don't have to do anything about it though, because just pick up from the sounds of it. I do like this splash screen though. It is dope. In fact, I should take the splash screen. This layout's going to look different next week, that's for sure. Obviously, I'm going to get the nameplate and stuff. I'm probably going to take this and make the frame of it be this frame, because, yeah. I don't know. And the WatchaMania logo, I don't know how I'm feeling about this. How do y'all feel about the gold with the red trim? Oh, we're talking logos, layouts. Personally, I feel I want to go kind of like a gold trim with like the, well, I'm sorry, a gold lettering with like the silver trim that it seems to have for Collision there. I don't know, though. Same thing with the thumbnails, right? Because I've noticed they use the all-white AEW logo for Dynamite. They use the white and gold logo for AEW for Rampage, and they use this red logo for Collision. I'm wondering if I should go through the trouble of putting that. Match the AEW red. I was thinking so too, just like make it be like pure red, but I'm not sure if that would be a good idea. Maybe do I thought about doing red with a gold trim. I actually almost did that, but then yeah. I'm gonna kill my internet tonight. You're gonna kill it. No, don't no murder of the internet's friend. I don't want to do red with white because I've done that for Ring of Honor, for the Ring of Honor show before. Speaking of, Ring of Honor's next pay-per-view is Death Before Dishonor on July 21st. So we'll be doing a watch-along for that. So if Ring of Honor is your gig, keep a watch out for that. If it's going to be happening at the same time in Rampage, don't know how that's going to work. I mean, I guess Rampage... Oh no, it might have to be delayed. Oh no, what of the streak? Do I watch them both at the same time? It's giving the partner some troubles, is it? But yeah, I'm taking Collision thus far. I get a feeling the Collision might actually be the version of AEW the critics of AEW will like more. And they'll probably credit it for the wrong reasons. They'll say, because it has Punk, it has Joe, it has these former WB guys on it. But I think it's going to be credited because of how the show will be booked. And it's going to be booked in a more traditional American wrestling way, if that makes sense. That's what it feels like. I get that. I'm don't get me wrong. I'm still a big fan of Dynamite, and it's like, boom, here's match, here's 30 seconds, second. Here's match. Like I like AEW for that. That's why I like the pay-per-views. Sports entertainment, for lack of a better term. It's gonna be a more sports entertaining show. Oh? TK, Dynamite TK, Collision TK. No, that's what you say that, Craig, but last night... I'm not Craig, you say that, Hex, but last night, Cam literally implied that. He's like, Rampage TK out here squaring up to Dynamite TK, Collision TK, and Ring of Honor TK. Here's a TK for every show now. Hey, look at him! They did say they were going to rap. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Appreciate Max Caster. He did that one really bad joke that one time with some sensitivity training, and ever since has just killed it. Happy Father's Day, Daddy ass. Yes. Love it. Thumbs up for Happy Father's Day. Thumbs up for Daddy ass. Haha, no, it's always a Sunday.
I think that's all for me and the Acclaimed. You're right, Tony. This was such a special night that I went out and got me a new scissor outfit. What do y'all think?
It's clean. I dig it.
Same thing
The pig with the green trim.
Scissor me outfit. But you know, the last couple weeks have been a little straining on
I like Max Caster's shoes
but you know
a
what?
lot.
The trios title is still not out of the picture. We're just about to get back on track.
That's right, and we're going to have plenty of time to do that because AEW now stands for two different things. Acclaimed every Wednesday and acclaimed every weekend.
Oh.
And since we love you guys so much, I think we're going to stick around for Dynamite this week.
That's right. Dynamite is in Chicago.
Closing, we wanted to come out here tonight
Feel he is
and
enjoying
go over the
himself.
history
Love to see it.
first ever collision scissor.
I mean, they just stole it from you.
In the scissor city of Chicago, the city where all Scissor Me Daddy was born, the city that made the Acclaim the people's choice. So right here, right now, we scissor because it's
Andy out here with the scissors.
everyone loves.
The Acclaim. Oh no, if the guns come out, I'm just like gonna be so done. Like, why will they never leave him alone? Oh, they're getting Shivani in on it. Tony Scissorvani. You saw him haste him, like haste his way over there. Okay, nobody interrupts. I'm glad.
Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for what is to come here on the rest of the debut episode of AEW Collision.
The Acclaim.
But let's look ahead to Dynamite, shall we? This Wednesday. Oh, they're back together again, just like last year.
What?
Chris Jericho,
That's right. That it did happen before.
Minoru Suzuki against Andrade.
Oh, against a Ring of Honor six-man team.
And now, of course, last week,
Okay, I was like, what's going on? That's right.
action for Ring of Honor with Action Andrade, Darius Martin,
Sunny Kiss.
R. Fox.
Seemingly perfectly together.
Nice.
Strong victory. But will they be able to do that?
Just made me realize I didn't finish Dynamite. I mean, I didn't finish last week's Ring of Honor. I was only about halfway through the episode.
And the team
Yes, it's happening this Wednesday. Good.
Taya Valkyrie on Rampage said that Chris Statlander jumped ahead of her in line. And how about this tag match? Oh, the ROH
Also a banging match.
Fiore Shibata
3 out of 4 men are champions.
National Champ Orange
That's gonna be a wall of text in the description.
Super Junior.
Also next Wednesday, two generations clash.
Yes, but he does actually have a full creative team.
46 years ago, the two
At least like of 7 or 8 people now.
we're gonna have one of our own.
Yes, for the TBS title match. Yes, I'm here for it.
And Mark
But yes, Tony Khan does oversee the booking of all of them. Blind Eliminator Tournament.
The brand eliminator
Okay,
tournament with an
I'm here for it.
acting
Cause I need not a...
Wednesday night.
Tony is running IRL Universe. He really is, though. You know, it's funny you say that because he used to book eFeds once upon a time.
the challenge to Kazuchika
Back in the forum days of the internet.
So that night, a rematch for the ages, a slobber knocker or a banger, if you will. It's
Yes, of course, we will be doing Forbidden Door watch-alongs. Do be ready for that. That's going to be... And in the case of the My GM mode, that will be moved to the following Tuesday instead of Sunday because Forbidden Door will be happening in the same time slot. Planning to watch Forbidden Door at a movie theater. Yo, Lone Star, hit that up. I remember you did that for Double or Nothing. That was probably a fun time. I don't blame you for wanting to repeat it. Pay-per-view started yet? In Scotland and Penniless. The pay-per-view has not started yet, but fret not, Anthony. If you make a Discord and join the WatchaMania Discord server, you'll be able to watch along in the gorilla position while hanging out here in the stream, if you so choose. The pay-per-view is free. Just vibe with us. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And he dreamed it, and he's realizing the dream. He really did. And, like, kudos to him. That's, I mean, that That's me. I want to be. Fun fact: a lot of people don't know this about me, particularly in the WatchMania space. But I want to be a comic artist one day. Like, I was inspired a lot by manga and stuff. And it's just like it would be like I started writing fan fiction of the series I liked before I eventually started making my own series. It would be like to eventually make it by making my own series, having started in fan fiction. Effectively, Tony Khan started with wrestling book and fan fiction, and then made it a reality. That being said, he also had a billion-dollar family that he came from to give him a head start. So I might not get the same results as quickly, but a fella can dream. Appreciate that, Axe. And Dynamite TK said, "Ayo, Collision TK, welcome to AEW, motherfucker." Part of me wants to imagine that it's just like there's four Tony Khans, and each of them has the logo of each show on a black T-shirt, and it's just AEW Collision Tony Khan. It's just Collision TK walking into the room, be like, "Hey guys, it's nice to see you." And the other three TKs just jump him in, just like, "Welcome to AEW, motherfucker," and then run off again. Let's hope to catch an TOTK. I'm afraid I don't get the acronym, my friend. Catch some pay-per-view updates. There's no new matches added since Wednesday, I will say, but yeah, we're looking. I'll be up playing this game all night. Oh, is that the Zelda game? Yeah, when Fight Forever comes out, this channel is about to get front loaded with some AEW Fight Forever content. Even if it's just me going live stupidly, Gablash might get bumps to being just a special occasion type of thing for the sake of AEW Fight Forever happening. Zelda, I thought so. Just making sure they taught me. Because I know that reminded me of the Breath of the Wild acronym. It's cool, everything is great. AEW Fight Forever go slap. Oh, dude, it so is. I'm interested in what modes the game has, because that's what I want to do, like a playthrough. I want to do like a playthrough of a story mode or something. Day one purchase Elite Edition. Oh, you know what? I should probably get on there and pre-order my thing. I'm like 10 days out from it. Wait till my check drops on Wednesday, and then I'm in there and scoop up on the pre-order. Right? To be fair, Hex TK is very plugged in with the fan base opinion of AEW, if nothing else, but due from a certain level of obsession. Fair, it's main event time. No pre-order on Steam. Oh. To be fair, they are really trying to promote how it's a in-person gaming experience. Dang it, my mustache keeps tickling. Well, let's not underestimate. God damn it, Anthony! You know, it's funny, right? Because that whole TK on Coke thing got so out of hand that Dirt Sheet users started asking around about that. And no, apparently TK is just a bit of a caffeine junkie and is a ridiculously overly excitable individual. Are you okay, JR? Oh no. Love that. Walking out, not even holding the title. The title's holding on to him. So, fun fact. If Samoa Joe is Ring of Honor World Champion come Death Before Dishonor, World Television Champion come Death Before Dishonor, he'll be both the longest reigning Ring of Honor World Champion and longest reigning Ring of Honor World Television Champion. What a mouth. No, he's not. He had a fall today and a huge black eye from him. Oh, no. Did he really? I didn't know that. That's wild. This man is in his 70s with that show must go on mentality.
And their opponents, introducing first at a combined weight of 442 pounds, they are the
Coming out the face side.
Harwood and
Do-do-do.
Dash Wheeler, FTR.
So Samoa Joe, Bullet Club Gold, they're together because common enemies have brought them together. But boy, oh boy, you can't find a tighter group here on Collision, I think, than CM Punk and FTR. Jim, they have each other's back through and through, all through Punk's injury.
They're legitimate
I feel that, Axe.
for quite some time. This duo is a combination
Because they're very
and Arn and Tully.
appreciate. They're like endearingly bland, if that makes sense. Like they're just wrestlers, but they do that just wrestlers thing so well. Let's get this entrance theme going again.
Tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Endearingly bland.
Has been given to our main event.
I mean, like, I feel like, because, like, to use the word bland, I feel like is inherently insulting, but they're, in the best way possible, just wrestlers, you know? Yeah, you see, I even liked the Revival. I just didn't like main roster Revival, because they were treated like a joke. NXT Revival was it. Revival DIY matches were some all-timers of the 2010s. Like, period. Like, not even, like, just in a tag team category or in an NXT category. Like, some of the best matches of the decade occurred between those two teams. Oh, absolutely, Axe. NXT, I'll say NXT. When I first started watching NXT, it was with their first ever PLE. It was NXT Arrival in February of 2014. And I never looked back. And 2014 to 2018 just felt like a very special product. Ricochet is definitely just a wrestler. I don't know about that. Ricochet, he feels so unique to me. I don't know. There's something about him. He's got like that pretty boy element to him. With how, and not to mention, the athleticism he puts on display is next level. Very few in this part of the world that can do things like he does, the way he does. But yeah, definitely another underutilized wrestler in his own right. Not saying he should be world champion right now, but he could be working his way towards that picture. Anyways, we're starting off with Jay White and Dax Harwood. Oh yeah, Brock he's a titan of the industry. You say that, Hex, but I've thought of several different scenarios where you can justifiably have a heel victory in this matchup. But after that promo tonight, yeah, I feel you. Doesn't, I don't know, Anthony. He feels so smooth. Like the swagger he has with what he does. Why are we covering his mouth? Damn, that's grimy. Covering his mouth to suffocate him a bit. Yes, Axe Harwood in the chat here. We love to see it. No, I get you. Yeah, that's a great way to put Anthony. Brock is the final boss of life.
Fired up. You can tell this main event, Jim. It's got their juices flowing.
There's a throat dropped him with that lariat. These boys are just going at it. Got ourselves a bit of a Saturday night pace going on. A WCW Saturday night pace with this matchup. Heel taking the powder during the tag match. Yep.
Boy, could you imagine? Yeah, I agree with you. 1,000%. Referee Paul Turner putting the count on. But this is a matter of Jay White taking his time.
Trying to take all that momentum away from
Right.
CMFTR. That's exactly what they did.
He definitely does not have the best promo. That's absolutely true. But I also think that gone are the days where it's necessary to be a good promo.
Rock hard, Kevin.
No, they failed to. Wait a second. Dax got himself caught. A rare misstep for tag team specialist Dax Harwood. Got trapped in the wrong corner. He's going to have to fight his way out. Heavy hands. Heavy hands. The Joliet
Who lives in the grass?
native Juice Robinson.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's funny enough that a red AEW logo, that's going to be the permanent AEW logo going forward. They're going to slowly integrate it into all of the in all the things. I don't even envy Juice. Yeah, Juice is getting like just the screech. The violent screech.
But to beat FTR in this kind of scenario, backslide to
Yes, the red AEW logo. If you notice all of the AEW hashtags on Twitter, they have the red AEW logo next to it now. That's going to be the permanent logo moving forward. It's just they're not going to do a hard integration. They're going to slowly but surely let it take over time.
Samoa Joe likes what he sees.
The white and yellow logo, I feel you there. What I've come to notice what they're doing right now, and I kind of want them to stick to it, is for Dynamite, an all-white AEW logo. For Rampage, the classic white and gold logo. And here for Collision, the red logo. I think they should stick to that, with the main logo being the white one. I think the white one is crisp, simple, very neutral, serves all purposes. The red AEW one, I feel like looks a little bit too Raw logo-ish to be the main logo. Same, it's just because if you look at the logo of all shows, I need to actually go into my layouts and stuff, my BRB screen, stuff like that, adjust those. And here comes Punk doing his first thing. He carried a person.
the legal man to
Whoa, wow. That was close. You can see CMFTR have certainly spent some time together in the ring.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting to note, Axe. I hadn't noticed that yet.
Chicago is hot tonight, and you can be sure they'll be bringing it Wednesday for
Merely competent wrestlers. I don't know. MJF has some fantastic in-ring work, and Ricky has those basics mastered. And good promos draw. Good promos aren't the only thing that draw. That's what I think a lot of people forget. Then you look at people like Bandito, Pentagon, Ray Phoenix, who will make a crowd go nuts and not be able to cut a promo in English to save their life. Look at people like Hook, how he gets a crowd going nuts. He's barely spoken a word on TV. Joe and, oh man, they're mouthing off to each other. We got Joe and Punk facing off in here. Oh, we got a lockup, mid-match lockup. Into the corner. I guess it kind of makes sense here. It's a bit of a reset to the match. Bryan Danielson, WrestleMania happened when he was a mid-promo at best. That is my favorite of all time, and now he's an awesome promo. Just need time to grow. Dax reaction, right? You saw that. I noticed. I don't think that's the Pride logo, to be honest. Those are FTR colors. If that's the, I don't know if he's got the Pride banner, like the pattern right. You know, if it is, awesome. Appreciate that from him. But yeah, it looks like it goes blue, yellow, pink, purple, as opposed to the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I'd have to get a better look at it. Maybe including. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just matching FTR's aesthetic, and it's not a bad thing either way. And I'm pretty sure he's supporting. He supports Pride Month. He's an ally in that regard. You know, I ain't trying to discount that, and appreciate that for him. From him, rather. I don't blame you. But yeah, no, there is a particular pattern to the Pride flag.
Huck is fearless. But we know Samoa Joe is an animal.
Nigel, Joe took years off your career, didn't he?
I don't know. I wouldn't say Hook is Hook buried. That's the word buried gets misused a lot. That's buried. I'm trying to think of somebody in AEW who's been buried. Because, like, they don't really bury people. You cool people off. Hook is cooled off, don't get me wrong. But buried, Buried is to lose all hope and to book the worst possible way. He is still undefeated. Fuego isn't even buried because there was still a narrative to him losing all the time. Even that, that was a shot. That was disgusting booking. That was problematic booking. But that's hard to call booking in the main event of WrestleMania a burial. Serpentico, kind of. But yeah, I don't know. To be buried is to have malicious intent behind negative booking like that. Exactly, Hex. No, you're good. I get what you're saying. You probably were using the term hyperbolically, and I'm not trying to... Oh my gosh, these chops. That clothesline. Yeah, no, I booked poorly. Yeah, no, I probably should have front-loaded that. I'm not trying to, like, jump on you over it, your phrasing or anything like that. But yeah. Even then, he's definitely not been booked the best, but I also think they're very protective of him in their booking. I just want to see him be used more frequently. Oh! He was really deep in on that cover. Those chops are gross-gusting. Gross-gusting. Okay, I thought you were trying to mix grotesque and disgust. Still fun. Still fun. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. But still, Hex, not Hex. Why did I say Hex? Hook has been is kind of like he pops up and down. And the FTW Championship is a bit of an experiment in its own right, seeing how he does with the championship run. Oh yeah, that's the thing is like Vince buries people. Vince has buried people throughout the decades. We've seen it, like outright burials. He tried to bury Dean Ambrose on the way out. Before he returned to his John Moxley stature. But the crowd wasn't having it. In fact, EC3 ended up failing because of that. I mean, not for nothing. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise, having seen what he's gone on to become. Fuck, even I heard that shot. Anthony, are you able to watch along live? Do you have AEW Plus / Fight Plus? Or do you have to watch on BT Sport? Or BET Sport, whichever one it is. BTE Sport, I think it is. Because if you join the Discord, you can watch along. I'm actually streaming what I'm watching right now to the Discord server for people to watch along. Just so that way people can watch if it's not available to them for whatever reason. If they don't have cable, if they don't have the show, whatever. He is mauling Dax. Yes, thank you much, Axe. You know, I should make it a point tomorrow. Yo, shout out to you, Axe. Thank you so much for the commit. I'm so glad I edited those commands and they're more available. I'm not sure if you saw, Axe, but in the boardroom, I have a document posted for, like, list of things you could copy-paste if need be. I just saw what you put in the AEW spoiler talk, Cam. That's hilarious. Nice, German. I should be paying more attention to this match. I feel that, Anthony. No worries. Appreciate you hanging out with us nonetheless. It's cool to know that people want to hang out, even if it's not a matter of watching the show. Don't worry, Axe. You've explained to me your schedule and how it works out for you, and I know how valuable it is to spend time with friends and family. And honestly, I need to do that. I need to value that a little bit more on my own part, because content creation can really take over your life. So I totally feel you when you have the time to spend with friends. Take it, friends and family. I say that because I know you. If I'm not mistaken, you often miss Dynamite because like Wednesdays, like when you can get together with your brother. Nice! Wow, the velocity on that slam, the way he caught him while flying, that was awesome. Aw, thank you, Axe. I know you are absolutely a friend of mine, what I consider dear. Right, Hex? The way he came flying off his feet, caught him, and rotated all in one perpetual motion. We got Juice Robinson, Jay White, and Samoa Joe versus FTR and CM Punk in a trios match, main event in Collision.
So CM Punk started this broadcast wanting people to tell him lies. I couldn't find any, folks. Tag team action continues. It's picture-in-picture time.
Interesting little springboard leg drop he did there. Well, it was more of a step-up leg drop, I guess. Another powder. Costs you a lot of momentum to roll out like that. Haven't you ever played 2K, Juice?
If I was him, I would take every one of them. Punk looking perturbed there on the ring. Certainly has to realize that if he's unsuccessful...
Oh, yeah. The trios match is absolutely designed to let Punk take an easy... keep it easy. Not familiar with BC Gold. No worries. Not much to be familiar with. Jay White showed up in AEW to help Juice during a Ricky Starks feud. They're kind of partnered up. Call themselves Bullet Club Gold. Nicknamed themselves the Bang Bang Gang. They're just a couple of obnoxious douchebags. Very entertaining, though, in their obnoxiousness. When given the chance to get on the mic. Oh, almost swear there, buddy.
That's one of the best things that Jay White does. Agitates the referee. It works for him. I can't explain it, Jim, because it's counterintuitive.
It's a skill set all of its own, Kevin.
When he gets aggravated, when he starts barking at the referee,
Yeah. Cheeked up FTR. Straight up, Ben. Entertaining, obnoxious douchebags who means the Miz and Morrison. I don't know. Miz is an acquired taste for me. Some days he can really get me going. Other days I'm just like, get him off of my screen. I don't know what it is about him. I think I like him in short bursts. When he actually gets a storyline is when I'm like, ah, I'm tired of this. Nice with that elbow. Samoa Joe will drop anyone and everyone who dares run at him. Ooh, that was an interesting hook to that half crab. The way he scooted forward to just get up in their faces about it. That's awesome to hear, Devin. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself this evening. You're here just in time for the latter half of the main event match. This has been a banging show. Newsworthy, to say the least. Oh, yeah, no, I you know what? Fair enough, yep. The dirt sheet. I remember the dirt sheet. Nice scoop and a slam. And a senton to top him off. Extra dope, Devin.
How would you assess the way, Jim, they're controlling the pace here? What do you think?
Very good. Isolation. It's essentially, as we said earlier, a handicap match right now.
There has been an ebb and flow to this one, and you know the energy is going to be percolating all week.
That was the show. Yes. The show they had on WWE sitcom was called Dirt Sheet. It's a little skit show. It was a little skit show that they hosted. JR sounds like, yeah, JR is rough. I really don't think he should have pushed through like this, but I understand. I understand. The thing is one of those things where at this point in his life, it's hard to say no to him when he really wants to push through and do these things, because these moments matter to him more than he apparently, like, he wants to go until 2024, so that way he can say he's had 50 years in the biz. Like, things like that really matter a lot to him. So who am I to deny him that, you know? He unloaded on Cash there. Cash has been getting worked over a lot this match. Oh, the pop for CM Punk was deafening at the beginning. Was it a regular one or were they good? Oh, they were going crazy. We got a fuck the elite chant going at one point during the promo. Oh my gosh, the way Cash just dropped Jay White off that chop. Like, here's a receipt for you. Yeah, I can't deny that. But this is also United Center in Chicago. This is Punk land. You're not in this building if you're not here to cheer CM Punk, kind of thing. Shouts out Chicago, says our resident Chicago goer in Mr. Momino. That's what I'm thinking, Cam. Canada might be much different experience for year-old Charles Monsoon Punk. And I'm with Canada. Little calf kick. And the neck breaker. It's classic CM Punk comeback. Turn it around in the neck breaker for you too, good sir. Hey, Cam. And I'm with Canada. A little smile. So good. Not the biggest fan of Chicago's Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I stole that wizard when I was active. I don't blame you. Remember, it's fuck Hulk Hogan Day every day, so fuck Hulk Hogan. From me to you and yours. Don't compare them to each other, please. We will. Like I made the point earlier, CM Punk is not a racist or any sort of problematic piece of shit like Hogan is in that regard. But when he's around, he seems to affect the product in the same way Hogan affected WCW when he first came in. Became all about him. Wish we never saw one of the pillars. Kind of agree, Axe, but I think that's also the point of the show. This isn't for AEW originals. This is for, like, the outside world clashing with AEW. Colliding, if you will. Oh, you're a Nagi! In 06 at least. It's just Canada's Hogan. Nah. Nah. Edge never made a promotion be all about him the second he steps foot in the door of it. Nope, CM Punk ain't about that. Oh, what a lariat. I will say that Punk is nowhere near as bad as Hogan is in that regard, though. CM Punk waited 7 months before he won the world title, even if he had only taken one loss up until that point. That's not how that works. Punk just tagged in, so that means Punk was the legal person. Okay, well, sure. And then the Macho Man elbow. Power and glory, hell yeah.
Rolling now, but here's a cover. Take it where you can get it too, and Juice dives in to break it up.
Punk caught one to the back of the head there.
Get your ass out of here, he says Paul Turner.
And Jay White rolling towards the corner and the tag.
Oh no.
Not the position that CM Punk wanted to be in with Samoa Joe legal.
No, he was going for one, but he never hit it.
Punk's on spaghetti legs.
Trading them blows. Ha!
Blindside Jay White.
Oh, this one's starting to break down. Here we go.
Yeah, it is.
Surprised it took this long. Watch out, here they come.
There they come indeed. But Punk and Joe are still legal as FTR, Jay and Juice fight to the floor.
Nice.
Right in the mouth.
Shining Wizard was always a fun one. Oh no. Haha. Won't be the first time he'd be put to sleep in Chicago.
And across the carotid artery. Desperation in the eyes of Punk.
Jay White holding off Dax.
Oh, this could be it. Cash is held back as well.
Punk can't last much longer.
Tap.
CM Punk is the one who is going to sleep. CM Punk.
Oh my god. Is this actually happening?
Look at the eyes of Punk.
Oh nope.
Tongue.
DDT.
Mouth. This could be it.
FTR coming for the sake of their boy. Oh wait, Jay White holding on. Why are you going after him, Cash? That's not the fall. Okay.
And a diving shoulder into the spine of Joe may have saved Punk, but at least for the moment.
I don't know about May. If it was not for Dax Harwood, Samoa Joe would have beaten. Still anybody's ballgame.
Cash is like, I'll get that fall later. I need to save my boy first. He showed which one he cared about. He showed who he cared about more. Boom.
Almost on instinct, swinging that leg, connecting with Juice just enough. Got it, big rig.
Gotta hit the big rig.
Oh, what a fortuitous. Go to sleep.
There it is. He's talking some other kind of mess to Juice, and Juice is smiling about it.
CM Punk said, until someone can fill these boots, I'm staying here tonight. Not a man alive could fill the boots of CM Punk.
But the entire wrestling world heard that statement.
More than what there was in the match, yeah.
Word right here on Collision. And whether it's next week in Toronto on the eve of Forbidden Door or anywhere down the road, CM Punk is going to be called on the carpet by somebody. And when
That makes sense. I hope Punk and Midi don't have a match. I think it'll happen sooner rather than later. That's a possibility because CM Punk does just have those random matches in AEW. He's pointing at his bicep before pointing at his tricep. Dang it.
for Nigel McGuinness and the legend Jim Ross, thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Kelly. We'll see you next week on Collision, everybody.
I'm not sure what to do with the thumbnail. Probably feels like it should be Luchasaurus. But yes, thank you much, Axe. Appreciate that so much. Y'all do tune in tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. BST for my GM mode alongside Ben, Craig, and Cam. This is going to be our 4th week, and we're going to be running through. Join me on Tuesday for Gablash. We're going to be talking about Collision amongst other things in wrestling, whatever's going on at the time. Wednesday for Dynamite. Y'all know the time. I should say Gablash is 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. BST. And, Dynamite and Rampage are as they are. Normal times. You should know that. You're very welcome, Lone Star. Appreciate you. I'll meet you there in a bit, Ben. Going to make thumbnail and eat food. So, yeah. But until next time, y'all. Peace. Oh, yeah. Happy wrestling.